very nice to see so many guests and students here this evening. On behalf of the Trumbull Career and Technical Center Board of Education, we welcome you to our 36th annual senior completion ceremony. We are honoring the seniors this evening for their accomplishments in their career and technical programs. With the presentation of the completion awards, we are indicating that these seniors have successfully completed the career and tech program of their choice. I am asking that all cell phones be turned off until our program has been completed. To begin our ceremonies this evening, would you please rise for the presentation of colors by our Air Force Junior ROTC cadets. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our special guests who are with us this evening and ask that they please stand as their names are read. Please hold all applause until each group has been recognized. The Trumbull Career and Technical Center Board of Education members in attendance for this evening are Cheryl Basista, President, Mineral Ridge; Tim Gibson, Vice President, LeBray; Rhonda Benekovic, Brookfield; Aaron Borofsky, Bloomfield; Scott Chapman, Bristol; Deborah Davis, Newton Falls; Dan Denman, Maplewood; Diana DeVito, Liberty; Robert Faulkner, Warren; Roberta Hiller, Lordstown; James Kohler, Matthews; Scott Lehman, Halland; Susan Longacre, Niles; John Phillips, Badger; Roger Samuelson, Champion; Linda Silviti, Hubbard; Mary Williams, Lakeview; Mr. Jason Gray, TCTC Superintendent; Mr. Gary Gazzoni, TCTC Treasurer. The administrative staff from the Trumbull Career and Technical Center are Mrs. Paula Bako, Digital Academy and Tech Prep Supervisor, Mr. Robert Bonish, Agriculture, Trade, and Industry Supervisor, Mr. Larry Crawford, Academic Supervisor, Mr. Dave Phillips, our Dean of Students, Ms. Jody Riedel, Special Needs Supervisor, and Mrs. Debbie Williams, Technology Supervisor. Trumbull Career and Technical Center participating school district superintendents and principals from our associate schools in attendance this evening are Mr. David Baer, Superintendent, Joseph Badger, Mr. Ed Baldwin, Principal, Joseph Badger, Mr. Russell McQuaid, Superintendent, Bloomfield Mespo, Mr. Steve Kobus, Principal, Bloomfield Mespo, Mr. Christopher Dre, Superintendent, Bristol, Mr. Timothy Fairfield, Principal, Bristol, Mr. Tim Saxton, Superintendent, Brookfield, Mrs. Valina Jo Taylor, Principal, Brookfield, Mrs. Pamela Hood, Superintendent, Champion, Mr. John Grabowski, Principal, Champion, Mr. David Capizzello, Superintendent, Girard, Mr. William Reeser, Principal, Girard, Mr. Kevin Spiker, Superintendent, Howland, Mrs. Sandra Williams, Principal, Mr. Dan Campana, Guidance Counselor, Howland, Mr. Raymond Solomon, Superintendent, Hubbard, Mrs. Brandy Lynn Goff, Principal, Hubbard, Mr. Anthony Calderon, Superintendent, LeBray, Mr. Jeff Starkey, Principal, LeBray, Mr. Robert Wilson, Superintendent, Lakeview, Mr. Lawrence Herholz, Principal, Lakeview, Mr. Stan Watson, Superintendent, Liberty, Mr. Rocco Aducci, Principal, Liberty, Mr. Terry Armstrong, Superintendent, Lordstown, Mr. James Vivo, Principal, Lordstown, Mr. Perry Nicholas, Superintendent, Maplewood, Mr. Gordon Hitchcock, Principal, Maplewood, Mr. Lou Lowry, Superintendent, Matthews, Mr. Randy Cameron, Principal, Matthews, Mr. Robert Rosten, Superintendent, McDonald, Mr. Gary Carquito, Principal, McDonald, Mr. Damon Dohar, Superintendent, Mineral Ridge, Mr. Robert Martinko, Principal, Mineral Ridge, Mr. Paul Woodard, Superintendent, Newton Falls, Mr. John Crowder, Principal, Newton Falls, Mrs. Anne Marie Thigpen, Superintendent, Niles, Mr. Mark Lucas, Principal, Niles, Mr. Rocco Nero, Superintendent, Southington, Mr. Robert Kajala, Principal, Southington, Mr. Shiv Shiro, Superintendent, Warren City, Mr. Dante Capers, Principal, Warren City. Trumbull Career and Technical Center's instructional staff and support staff. Would those members please stand at this time to be recognized? Mr. Larry Crawford, our academic supervisor, will introduce our honor students for the 2015-16 school year. Mr. Jason Gray, superintendent, will place the medals of achievement on these students prior to their messages.
The privilege of addressing their classmates is reserved for the students who rank at the very top of their class academically. And in presenting them, we also present the diversity of our building. They come from different home schools, they are enrolled in different programs, and they have different backgrounds, but they share certain attributes in common. Obviously, they have demonstrated great scholarship, but they also have been high achievers in CTSO competitions, and they are of impeccable character. At this time, I will present our first speaker. His name is Alexander Lischak. Upon graduation, he will attend Lee University, where he hopes to major in divinity, the divinity ministry, and long-term, he looks to get a job in the Peace Corps after graduation from high school. Alexander Lischak. Alexander?
TCTC could be described as a land of opportunity, a world of possibility, or a universe of transcendency. The reason I went to TCTC may not be your reason. However, I will say I came for three. First, the multimedia program was so advanced with its computers and editing softwares that turning away from such an opportunity would be foolish. Second, I looked forward to the opportunity to make new friends. Third, I wanted to travel to Disneyland. I only had three reasons with no true understanding of how much TCTC would change my life over the course of only 2 years. I came in with an open mind and a passion for learning, and tackled every challenge with enthusiasm. If I had not attended the TCTC, I wouldn't have worked with film industry editing software or made the friends that are sitting here before me. Or I would not have made it all the way to Anaheim, California with those who mean so much. But most of all, if I had not gone to TCTC, I wouldn't have interacted with a class, simply the best teachers. I mean, wow. They are just something else, let me tell you. They are always by your side, ready to help you achieve not just success, but true knowledge. Mr. Gorse reminded me why I loved history. Mrs. Poland and Mrs. Russell gave me the confidence to write a novel, 25,000 words and counting. I'm not big on science, especially chemistry, but Mr. Pate provided a new, refreshing perspective on the subject. I also dreaded math and begged to take a lower math class, but I was stuck in Mrs. Hott's pre-calculus class. I thought I would sink immediately, and I would have too if it weren't for her. I'll let you in on a little secret. She is a prodigy, truly. Teachers play a major role in a student's success, and it was Mrs. Hott who stood with me every step of the way, not just through pre-calculus or trig, but through the tropical storm called calculus. Finally, there are no words I can perfectly describe my appreciation for Mr. Duran, my multimedia instructor, except that he is someone so dedicated that you will succeed if you simply listen to what he has to say. He is a legend. All of these teachers believed in me from the start, and I am truly amazed by them. I am so fortunate to have been taught by these truly extraordinary people. I will leave you with a piece of advice. If someone ever tells you that you aren't good enough, that the places you're going aren't great enough, or that the life you're living isn't grand enough, simply follow your heart. It is your responsibility to do what's best for you. The TCTC was a great choice for us all. As we leave here today, I wish you all the best, and I hope that we will continue to make great choices in life. Thank you.
Alexander is from the Brookfield School District. Our next speaker will be Amanda Wiley. Amanda is enrolled in the Animal Science Equine program, and she is from Hubbard High School. Upon graduation, Amanda will enroll at YSU, and she hopes to ultimately work in the field of anesthesiology as a nurse. But she plans on using her program skills in equine to help pay her way through college. At this time, I present Amanda Wiley.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amanda Wiley. 2 years ago, I decided to leave my normal at the Hubbard High School to attend the Trumbull Career and Technical Center. I made this decision to finish my high school education and have fun during my last 2 years of school. My true passion in life is for horses. This is why I took the opportunity to join the equine management program. I spent 2 years of my years working out in the barn for 3 hours of my day with the animals and in the atmosphere that I admire. I have met wonderful people along my journey that have helped shape me into the person I am today. Within my program, I have learned a lot about horses and had amazing opportunities. For 2 years, I attended the American Quarter Horse Congress and Equine Affair. I was able to join the TCTC FFA chapter and take a life-changing trip to Kentucky for the National FFA Convention. Now everyone is probably sitting around wondering why I'm telling you about my life and all the choices I have made. Life is all about the decisions you make, which leads you down different roads. Whether they be paved, gravel, or dirt roads, we all want to succeed in life. To succeed in life, you need to make good decisions. All of you sitting here today had to make decisions that got you to where you are. Each decision in life takes a toll on the road taken. The 5 People You Meet in Heaven was written by Mitch Albom. In the book, there are 5 lessons given about life. The main character, Eddie, the maintenance man, has the greatest lesson of all, that each affects the other, and the other affects the next. And the world is full of stories, but the stories are all one. In my honors English class this year, every Friday we would write a 6-word memoir and post it up on the wall in our room. In honor of Mrs. Sidlowski and the stories and lessons we've learned, I have a 6-word life lesson memoir for the graduating class of 2016. Make wise decisions, excel, live life. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Thank you for being on the road I've traveled and being a part of my story.
Our next speaker is Elizabeth Putnam. Elizabeth is in the Animal Science and Health program, and she'll be a graduate of Southington High School. Upon graduation, she will enroll at Kent State University with a long-range goal of becoming a teacher, preferably a health science teacher like her mentor, Mrs. Kathy Billock. At this time, I present Elizabeth Putnam.
Well, first, I would like to start off by saying, congratulations TCTC class of 2016. I know I would not be here today if it wasn't for the Almighty God. For me, He has made all things possible. Second, I would like to say that when most, if not all, of us left our home schools, we were afraid of what new challenges, new assignments, and new people we had to face when coming to TCTC. Ultimately, though, TCTC has taught us how to work together in order to combat those challenges. We began and ended many assignments to make our brains think, and along the way met lifelong friends who, even though you make them mad and vice versa, they will always have your back because you love each other and have become a family. TCTC has equipped us for our many future endeavors. The administrators and teachers have all combined to teach us lessons both in and out of the classroom. For those reasons, I say thank you to all of the teachers and administrators. By making the difficult decision to leave each of our home schools and attend TCTC, We are all winners here and have truly chosen the best path in our educational plans. I personally would like to thank the teaching staff that has had to put up with me these past 2 years. Each and every one of you have helped to mold me into the person I am today. I would especially like to give a special thanks to my program teacher, Mrs. Kathy A. Billock. She showed me that I do matter and that I do have a voice and should use it more. She also opened the path for me to show me that when I get to be on my own one day in that big world out there, I'll be working with students, teaching them all about animals and how to take care of them. One day, I want to be an awesome animal science teacher just like Mrs. Billock. Lastly, I would like to thank my family. I love you guys. To conclude, I will leave you with this quote from an unknown author. I hope your dreams take you to the corners of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunities, and to the most special places your heart has ever known. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Lauren DeBow. Lauren is enrolled in the Biotechnology Tech Prep program, and she will graduate from McDonald High School. Upon graduation, she will attend Youngstown State University, where she will major in chemical engineering, and she envisions a career in a science-related field. At this time, I present Lauren DeBow.
Attending high school was a major milestone in the marathon of life. Becoming familiar with a new school, new teachers, and new friends was something that had to take place. After that first week, though, it was like second nature. The halls were no longer foreign, and the homework load seemed much less. Getting acclimated to high school was a big turning point in life. Then, at the end of sophomore year, came the decision of whether to attend TCTC or to continue with my normal path of high school. I saw this decision as a risk. Did I want to leave all that was familiar, friends, teachers, and administrators, or play it safe and continue on with my high school education at McDonald? We all took that risk to attend TCTC. Leaving our home schools was something that was difficult for many of us. Coming to such a large facility with students from 19 other schools was scary. Not knowing what the future held, we entered on the day only juniors attended to embark on this brand new adventure. Throughout this experience, we've acquired so many wonderful skills and have had many opportunities. Being a part of a CTSO here at TCTC has allowed for healthy competition and experience in all of our career and technical fields. As we explored our career paths, we have made close relationships with all that have attended along beside us. These friendships will last a lifetime. I'd like to extend a large thank you to my homeschool principal, Mr. Carquito, and superintendent, Mr. Roston, for making my homeschool experience impeccable. In addition, I would like to thank my exemplary teachers that I've had over the past 2 years. Mr. Alvitro, Ms. Franklin, Mrs. Hott, Mrs. Russell, Mrs. Poland, and Mr. Gorse, for not only imparting their knowledge of scholastics upon me, but also their life advice as I move forward. Moving on to wherever life may take us, we must remember to take risks. Our homeschools and TCTC have taught us skills that will allow us to take advantage of many opportunities that will arise as we pursue our careers. We must take a leap of faith in many areas of life because nothing is ever black and white. In the future, we will take on things that we never thought were possible due to simply believing in ourselves. I ask you to continue to take risks in your life as you have done in choosing to attend TCTC. Thank you, and congratulations to all of my fellow classmates.
Our final speaker this evening is Stephanie Walton. Stephanie is enrolled in the Interactive Multimedia program, and she will graduate from Warren Harding. Upon graduation, she will attend Kent State University, with a major in digital media productions, and ultimately she is seeking a career in public relations. At this time, I present Stephanie Walton.
Welcome, everyone. I am honored to have the opportunity to speak to all of you today, and I want to thank all of you for being in attendance for this very important event in our lives. Class of 2016. It has been a long journey, but today is the day. It is the day to celebrate. We did it. 2 years ago, many of us took a leap of faith. For some, this was scary. For others, not so much. But what we all have in common is that we're thankful for taking this chance. I do believe I speak for the majority when I say that TCTC has been a life-changing experience. Over the course of these 2 years, I have completely changed into a new person, better than I was before. I have gained confidence, knowledge, and important skill sets that will help me for the rest of my life. Being a part of Interactive Multimedia has even helped me realize what I want to do for the rest of my life, as I am sure most of the programs at TCTC have helped you guys realize as well. That is the greatness that is TCTC. You have a whole mini world to discover right in your hands. You can decide you love or hate something before it is too late, and for this, I am thankful. I'd like to give a special thank you to my program teacher, Mr. Duran, for teaching me to push myself and take every opportunity presented to me in order to grow into a better person than I was the day before. I can genuinely say he has been the best teacher I've ever had. Thank you to all the staff, teachers, and administration at TCTC for being so unbelievably supportive in all my endeavors and allowing TCTC to exist. Thank you to all my friends who have helped me grow as a person and have become a second family to me. Thank you to the class of 2016 for creating such a wonderful atmosphere to be around, and thank you to my family for all their continued support throughout my life. It is because of all of you that I've been able to achieve many wonderful things these past 2 years. So you may be asking, what is next for the class of 2016? To put it simply, astounding things. Many of us will take the next step into college or the workforce. Others are on a completely different path. However, wherever life may take us, just remember this. We, the class of 2016, are a powerhouse of innovation and creativity. We will push boundaries and make the world a better place, whether these are in big or small ways. We are successful and we have the power to be whoever we want to be. With credits to Dr. Seuss, I say to you, with your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down not-so-good streets. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go. You're off to great places, today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Good luck in all your endeavors, and congratulations, class of 2016.
At this time, Mrs. Paula Bako will introduce our distinguished completers from the class of 2016.
Students from the class of 2016 are the first to be eligible for recognition as distinguished completers, or as we like to call them, RAD grads. In order to be eligible for distinguished completer status, students must have met all senior completion criteria and an additional 7 of the 10 following. Students must have earned a final grade of A or B in all program and academic courses. They must have maintained a 95% or better attendance record for the 2 years. They must have passed all portions of their Career Technical State exam at the advanced level. They must be eligible for and successfully complete 1 off-site job shadowing experience and have received positive feedback on the evaluation from the business or industry partner. They must have had a positive completion record in advanced placement. They must have received a composite score of 95% or higher on all components of their senior project. The student cannot have a severe or major discipline offense. They must have earned all licensure or certifications that were offered in their program area. They must have demonstrated active participation in their Career Tech student organization. And finally, the student must have made outstanding contributions to the community outside of school. I will now announce the names of this year's distinguished completers. Students, please stand and remain standing until all names are called. Audience, please hold your applause until I read the names. Megan Adams, Animal Science, Health and Technology, Warren. Katie Bohawk, Animal Science, Health and Technology, Girard. Rachel Bockelman, Pre-Nursing, Matthews. Alyssa Christie, Career Paths for Teaching Professions, Hubbard. Lauren DeBow, Biotechnology, McDonald. Darian Hughes, Interactive Multimedia, Bristol. Destiny Jenkins, Cosmetology, Lordstown. Brandy Kowecki, Career Paths for the Teaching Profession, Girard. Brittany Kershaw, Pre-Nursing, Mineral Ridge. Alex Lischak, Interactive Multimedia, Brookfield. Erin Lawanawansu, Animal Science and Health Technology, Hubbard. Tori Pagan, Pre-Nursing, Mineral Ridge. Elizabeth Putnam, Animal Science and Health Technology, Southington. Jacqueline Ryder, Animal Science and Health Technology, Warren. Elena Shipton, Interactive Multimedia, Hubbard. Stephanie Walton, Interactive Multimedia, Warren. Amanda Wiley, Animal Science, Equine, Hubbard. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. Mr. Bonish is now going to introduce our National Technical Honor Society students.
We'd also like to recognize our National Technical Honor Society students. Would these students please stand as their name is called? Megan Adams, Animal Science, Health and Technology, Warren. Chantel Alexander, Pre-Nursing from Champion. Katie Bohatch, Animal Science, Health and Technology, Girard. Lauren Chittick, Animal Science and Health and Technology, Matthews. Kira Cusimano, Cosmetology, LeBray. Monica Davis, Pharmacy Tech, Matthews. Lauren Debo, Biotechnology, McDonald. Mark Heron, Exercise Science from Warren. Darren Hughes, Interactive Multimedia from Bristol. Destiny Jenkins, Cosmetology from Lordstown. Brandy Kowicki, CPTP from Girard. Alex Lischak, Interactive Multimedia from Brookfield. Erin Luanuansu, Animal Science and Health and Technology, Hubbard. Brooke Miller, Welding from McDonald. Kayla Mock, Restaurant Services from Newton Falls. Kendra Priester, Public Safety from Champion. Alexandra Prox, Engineering from Niles. Elizabeth Putnam, Animal Science, Health and Technology from Southington. Micklin Reeks, Biotechnology, Newton Falls. Joshua Schaefer, Manufacturing from Champion. Abigail Shepley, Animal Science, Health and Technology from Girard. Maya Wade, Pre-Nursing from Howland. Stephanie Walton, Interactive Multimedia from Warren. And Victoria Wickline, Interior Design from Lordstown. Please give these students a round of applause. We will be recognizing students with attendance awards. At this time, I would like to introduce Dave Phillips, Dean of Students.
I'll now announce the 100% attendance awards. Please stand and be recognized when your name is read. We ask that you please hold your applause until all students' names have been read. The following students are 1 year 100% attendance, either their junior or senior year. Megan Adams, Animal Science, Warren. Adam Burns, Visual Design, Howland. Rebecca Hill, Public Safety, Southington. Bria King, Cosmetology, Bristol. Brianna King, Early Childhood Education, Bristol. David Meals Jr., Architectural Drafting, Bloomfield. William Shetler, Landscape Design, Badger. Teffin Yukon, Animal Science, Mineral Ridge. The following student is a 100% attendance award for both years, junior and senior year. And that student is Hope Beatty, Engineering, Warren. Please give these students a nice round of applause. At this time, I would like to introduce again Mr. Jason Gregg.
Good evening. Congratulations, 2016 completers. Okay, now that you're educated, skilled adults who have been told over and over to grow up, act your age, I want to let you in on a little secret. You don't have to be grown up, and you don't have to act your age, well, not all the time. I'm not saying to show up at your first job interview in Disney footy pajamas. I just want you to never forget your childhood innocence. Think about yourselves when you were in elementary school. What did you want to be? What kind of person did you want to be? And are you going to do any of those things that you dreamed of? You see, as children, you didn't know squat about the world. But that was one of your greatest strengths. You were fearless, because fear is something that we learn. And as we grow up, sure, we all develop fears, but we also keep the courage that we had as children. Because courage is not the lack of fear, it's just the ability to face it. Each of you showed courage when you came to TCTC, and I hope that you will continue to be that courageous. As children, you were outgoing and you were engaging. We're taught very young not to talk to strangers, and unfortunately, that carries on into adulthood. That don't talk to strangers rule can hurt you, because some of the most important people that you're going to meet in your life are first strangers. I got my first teaching job in Queens, New York, out of a conversation with a stranger who turned out to be the superintendent of that school, and it was a great experience for me. All of you were strangers just 2 years ago. Just remember that. Be outgoing. Show people that you're engaging, because each of you are. When you were younger, you placed a priority on playtime. I want you to laugh. I want you to have hobbies. I want you to go outside, and I want you to be silly. Maturity is sometimes overrated, and I don't want you to take life that seriously. You can take your job and your family seriously, but you have to have fun along the way. When you were young, you believed in yourself. We believed that we could be anything that we wanted to be. A firefighter, a teacher, a doctor, an astronaut, a superhero. As long as you believe in something that strongly and you're willing to work for it, nothing will hold you back. When you were a child, you had curiosity and wonder, asking why, how, sometimes to the point of exhaustion, I'm sure. Find the beauty in everything. I think we could all benefit from putting down our phones for just a minute, pay attention to the world around us. Your childhood versions of yourself were free from prejudice and hate. As children, we had no reason to dislike anyone who was different than us. It's something that we learned, which means it can be unlearned. If you put a bunch of children from all different parts of the world, race, age, socioeconomic, doesn't matter. All they see are kids to play with. Children have a very short hate list. Naps, broccoli. End of list. Each of you are ready for the next chapter in your life. You're ready to get in the driver's seat, and you're ready for your future. As you continue into the adulthood with adult responsibilities, make sure not to lose that childlike version of yourself. He or she will remind you how to be happy. Good luck. Mrs. Flint?
It is now time to present the Trumbull Career and Technical Center seniors with their career passports. We will present the class of 2016 to Mrs. Cheryl Basista, Board President. We will be presenting their passports by program name in alphabetical order and by students in alphabetical order. Please hold your applause until all seniors have been awarded their certificates. We believe that each student and their guests deserve to hear his or her name read, and we insist that everyone be respectful of this. Let me remind you that Mr. Gray, Mr. Phillips, and I will remain on stage after the program for anyone wishing to photograph their certificate presentation. Air Force Junior ROTC, Brittany Noel Colapetro. Robert Randall Collar. Aaron James Crislip. Kenneth Wayne Del Piro. Vitali Antonio Di Tommaso. Marissa Nicole Dunbar. Colin Ray Elser. Dylan James Green. Ryan William Hendricks. Autumn Joy Hensley. Nathaniel Elston Keeney. Justin Adam Lamp. Jason Lee Layfield. Alexis Azriel May. Skylar O'Shea Mulligan. Zachary Thomas Page III. Nicholas Alexander Philhauer. Dylan E. Pippick. Aaron Wayne Posey. Devin Christopher Simons. Dylan Andrew Walker. From Animal Science Equine, Abigail Elizabeth Greenfield. Micaiah Marie Ruckman, Kirsten Elizabeth Santiago, Kaya Clarice Sunderland, Amanda Marie Wiley. Animal Science, Health and Technology, Megan Janine Adams. Miranda Marie Armstrong. Caitlin Lane Beer. Katie Lynn Bohack. Lauren Leroy Shiddock. Sheldon Anthony Cross. Celeste Diane Downing. Michaela Marie Dudley. Taya Anne-Marie Eakins. Amanda Sue Higgins. Michael Georgiana Holbrook. Sierra Cheyenne Ingram. Erin Nicole Lawanawansu. Morgan Elizabeth Nichols. Elizabeth Rose Putnam. Mariah Leona Reel. Brianna Marie Rose. Jacqueline Alexis Ryder. Haley Renee Schrettingos. Olivia Diane Shelley. Abigail Lynn Shepley. Auburn Liberty Wolford. Tafan Liana Yukon. From Architectural Drafting, Zachary David Bednar. Chad Michael Brown. Benjamin Campbell Hartman. Samandra Lynn Hopkins. Dakota James Jones. Justin LaShawn May. David Michael Meals Jr. Travis R. Schobel. From Auto Collision Technology, Sean Elliott Gordon Jr. Angela Marie Holman. Austin William Howard. Andrew Michael Pavlak. Mario Joseph Perino. Sarah Mara Sunday. Stephen Nathaniel Thompson. From Auto Service Technology, Austin Michael Saferno. Brandon Nicholas Currents. Trenton William Harper. Jeremiah Randall Jindra. Dylan Tyler Kelsch. Jonathan Lewis Clay Lawson. Zachary Robert Lozich. Garrett Christopher McMahon. Mitchell William Sherwood. Andrew W. Waring. Frank Trenton Wilk. From Biotechnology, Samantha Page Bello. Jarrett Robert Bryant. Lauren Nicole DeBow. Alyssa Marie Frank. Tessa Starr Henderson. Tristan John Malvasia. Joe M. Martin Jr. Madeline Irene McQuaid. Mike Lynn Isabel Reeks. Eugene Edward Stevens II. From Career Paths for the Teaching Profession, Alyssa Mae Christie. Cameron Alexis Clark. Danielle Adele Dean. Brandy Louise Kowecki. Hannah Elizabeth Kibbe. Bailey Lynn Martin. Alexis Marie Micus. Sean Patrick Rentz II. From Community Co-op, Tammy Rose Anderson. Mackenzie Marie Austin. Casey Nicole Bolton. Stephanie Lee Brennan. Craig Jacob Cole. Anthony David Hefner. Alyssa Ray McCullough. Brian Wenzel Murphy. Joseph Michael Verostko. From Computer Networking and Securities, David John Dadisman II. Alexander Paul Harrington. Jordan Robert Helmuth. Donald Wayne Lovejoy Jr. Tyler James Matchis. Zachary James Morris. Casey Alexander Simeon. From Construction Tech Prep, Michael Antonio Sesta. Cameron William Crago. Joseph Malcolm Lucas Fisher. Zachary Daniel Fox. Zachary Michael Gear. Christopher Casey Hall. Jared Michael Johns. Sean Christopher King. Cheyenne Rose Levine. Daniel John Loomis. Judah Cornelius Mincy. Trevor Joseph Plant. Brandon Tyler Trinkus. Cody Allen Turner. Morgan Brianna Whitaver. Jordan Thomas Wright. Jacob Thomas Zetterquist. From Cosmetology, Carly Judith Baker. Cynthia Leanne Best. Selena Marie Bolaños. Destiny Dejanay Bretzik. Kaylee Sue Brigham. Lindsay Renee Campbell. Emily Marie Corley. Kayla Lynn Curry. Kiara Justine Cusimano. Rachel Evelyn Disco. Jennifer Marie Empsch. Amanda Marie Green. Alexis Jade Lee Gust. Stephanie Rose Hulick. Destiny Shamar Jenkins. Ashley Lynn Josenberger. Bria Lee King. Caitlin King. Tatum Nicole Klinger. Leanne Marie Cosmo. Logan Marie Likens. Miranda Lynn Metters. Melinda Minich. Alyssa Jean Olenek. Emily Jo Peterson. Alexandria Lynn Rhine. Taylor Elizabeth Rowland. Mackenzie Lahoma Severson. Taylor Lynn Salakis. Brittany Michelle Starkey. Noelle Christine Thomas. Delaney Christine Tuttle. Bailey Taylor Wislowski. Megan Dawn Wilson. From Early Childhood Education, Aubrey Lynn Fisher. Hope Ann Graybill. Brittany Ann Heatherly. Sydney Danielle Johnson. Keely Renee Kilpatrick. Brianna Michelle King. Monica Imani McPherson. Destiny Taylor Miller. Mariella Grace Rushak. Kalika Marie Scott. Amy Marie Smith. Jamie Allison Ugarte. Amber Lynn Wright. Taylor Elizabeth K. Ziegler. From Electrical Technology, thank you so much, thank you. Damian Lee Brumfield. Lee Michael Finley. Brandon Michael Foley. Nathan Paul Mackey. William Robert O'Neill. Dylan Lauer Lancy. Kyle James Ferry. William Robert O'Neill. Justin Anthony Thomas. From Engineering Tech Prep, Hope Marie Beatty. Justice Carolyn Nicole Bradley. Dennis John Dellinger. Christian Alexander Facemeyer. Kyle James Freeman. Tessa Ann Holbrook. Cody William Houchin. Zachary Robert Howard. Emma Canning. Brent Allen Kidwell. Richard Davis Knoxville. Alexandria Caitlin Marie Prox. Sarah Elizabeth Stifler. Sal Joseph Thompson. Daniel Wilson Ryan Teets. From Exercise Science, Erica Michelle Fellinger. Michael David Haskett III. Mark Anthony Heron Jr. Brenna Leanne Jenkins. Cassandra Marie Keller. Jacob Daniel Miller. Emily Alexandra Robinson. Rhonda Paige Rothaker. Paige Marie Smith. Kenesha Lachey Stubbs. Tyler Joseph Wiscott. From Hospitality Services, Susan Marwan Amira. Crystal June Marie Blystone. Asia Marie Kohal. Shayna Lee Edler. Ashley Nicole Parkhurst. Kenna Pattinson. Nicole Ryan Rounds. Monica Ann Rupel. Zachary Christopher Wazell. Jessica Roseanne Woofter. From HR Fabric Services, Zachary James Campana. China Lynn Fry. Zachary Tyler Furr. Nicholas Michael Namola. And Zachary Robert Williams. Interactive Multimedia, Zachary Joseph Allen. Corinne Mylin Barrett. Rachel Marie Bradley. Annika Nicole Deaver. Vashawn L. Ewing V. Cameron Alexander Ford. Nathan John Gilronin. Brianna Jean Hall. Thomas Allen Hankey. Darian Jonell Hughes. Matthew Douglas Johnson. Alexander Today Lischak. Tyler C.J. Merlino. Seth Michael Monroe. Maria Christina Mullinax. Ethan James Ramirez. Michael Louis Sorrego. Elena Grace Shipton. Caitlin Ann Varner. And Stephanie Rose Walton. Interior Design Technology, Cheyenne K. Angelona. Jamie Nicole Flowers. Tyler Christopher Joseph Green. Esmeralda Guerrero. Allison Melissa Hoffman. Sabrina Nicole Nicholson Marino. Brittany Nicole Phillips. Brittany Marie Watson. Victoria Rose Wickline. Tyriana Lachey Williamson. From Job Training, Adia Ray Burry. Cheyenne Starr Davis. Joshua Paul Splitstone. Matthew James Steele. From Landscape and Design Technology, Dana Renee Cameron. David Allen Hall Jr. Jotis Liddell Gary. Micah William Lewis Jones. Hannah Jean Lichty. Dalton Jacob Moore. William Paul Shetler. Daniel Charles Short, Jr. Julius Devon Simmons. Patrick Joseph Stitt, Jr. Lauren Isabel Thompson. Dylan Michael West. Matthew Dale Andrew White. From Manufacturing Technology, David Joseph Basista. Kenneth Michael Brady. Henry Lee Crislip II. Forrest Allen Couch. Matthew Riley DeCavich. David Darrell Hatt, Jr. Tyler David Hiller. Joshua Royden Schaefer. Jacob Allen Smith. From Marketing Education, Chaz Alonzo Nathaniel Durr. Samira Monique Frost. Robert L. Greskovich. Nathania Rembrandt Hilliard. Dustin McGee. Desiree Marie Myers. Marquise Lamont Sanders. Nicole Lynn Stano. Julia Renee Verostko. And Amanda Elizabeth Welling. From Pharmacy Technicians, Kaylee Elizabeth Clear. Monica May Davis. Alexandria Kaylee Dunbar. Kiana Echeverria. Morgan Elaine Fretwell. Samantha Marie Mullinax. From Power Equipment Mechanics, Angela Faith Armentrout. Gregory D. Bogard. Davis Bradley Eakin. Andrew D. Ellison Green. Tyler Mack Hagans. Ryan Charles Hickson. Mitchell Jack House. Matthew C. Hunter. Timothy Logan Coleman. Michael James Mazzella. Michael Dwayne Townsend Jr. From pre-nursing, Chantel Tony Alexander. Paige Erin Barnes. Rachel Lynn Bockelman. Christopher Nelson Carnes. Brittany Latisse Kershaw. Coco Chanel King. Tori Raylyn Pagan. Ashley Marie Patchen. Madison Lynn Ruckman. Courtney Ray Senko. Brittany Lynn Snyder. Maya Luann Wade. Angelina Marie Wilhelm. From Public Safety, Aaron Lavelle Anzer. Liam Robert Bender. Alize Monet Bortz Richards. Jacob Ivan Brister. Brian Dwight Burgraff. Rebecca Farah Hill. Elijah Allen Thomas Hinkle. Bailey Scott Japuncha. Dana Lane. Cassandra Rose Lattier. Clayton Allen Lejeune. Zamari Michael Leonard. Wyatt Moody. Nathan Alexander Novicki. Kendra Marie Priester. Hanson Levi Roper. Noah DeMichael Stevens. Desiree Elizabeth Street. Joseph Daniel Williams. Trevor Allen Willoughby. From Restaurant Services, Anthony Mowat Connor Arnett. Ashley Ann Burgraff. Once again, I'd like to remind you that all families would like to hear their child's name pronounced, so if you could please keep your applause till the end, we'd greatly appreciate it. Jeffrey Ryan Cooper. Austin Robert Eckenrode. Matthew James LaBelle. Tamisha Monique Mills. Kayla Faye Mock. Tia Lene Pate. Taya Lene Pate, I apologize. Okay. Valerie Ann Reese. Willem Alexander Tilton. Charles Anthony Zander. From Visual Design and Imaging, Joseph Edward Barnes. Kayla Marie Briggs. Adam Edward Burns. Trevor Lee Bidos. Tiffany June Collins. Justine Brittany Kreitz. Kwan Rakeem Palmer. Tabitha Noel Powell. Alexander Wayne Scheidley. Anthony Robert Simeon. Sierra Elizabeth Spear. Hannah Jane Vuko. Jesse Reagan Weaver. From Web Design and App Development, Blaze Michael Buchanan. Alicia Annette Bergmeyer. Austin Michael Cook. Sean Jamie Ferenzi Jr. Ty Michael Gatrell. Cody James Houts. Lillian Lowe. Carrie Ann Montella. Ryan James Patia. Maverick Lee Seaman. Austin Michael Schaefer. Vincent Joseph Toto. Harley Marie Williams. Maylee Ann Worrell. And from Welding, Blake Andrew Barr. Brooklyn Marie Barr. Jesse Lee Boyles. Christopher Lee Crawford. Ross Anthony English. Brady Lee Hurst. Ryan Ellis Mickle. Brooke Marie Miller. John Joseph Papa III. Hannah Elizabeth Schulte. Noah Emmanuel Shreves. Dustin Luke Weiner. Michael Stephen Weimer. Jacob Lee Wolf. I want to thank you for attending our 35th annual senior completion ceremony and ask that all of you remain seated while Mr. Phillips and I exit the stage to dismiss our student body by rows. Please stay seated until all seniors have exited. Now let's give our senior class a round of applause.